Chapter 488, The Black Hills Forest Monster. It starts in the living room. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It was movie night. We were watching one of my favorite horror movies, The Blair Witch Project. It's a supernatural horror movie about 3 explorers who disappeared in the Black Hills Forest in Maryland while trying to prove the existence of an ancient legend known as the Blair Witch. When the movie was over, most of us were shaking in fear and the triplets were really excited. Lucy, Luan, Lily, me, Barry and my children were not scared at all. Lori, that was literally the scariest thing I've ever seen. Lenny, totes. It was like, the worst thing ever. Me, sorry guys. The reason I chose this movie for movie night is because I wanted to see if this is all true. Plus another set of disappearances went down in the Black Hills Forest just recently. Lincoln, that monster sure was scary. Lainey, it sure was. Linka, I can't believe that they would try to prove that a monster like that exists. Lisa, given everything that we have seen, I wouldn't be surprised a creature like that was highly possible. Izzy, I agree with Lisa. We know Digimon, and now because of all these monsters and slasher monsters we have been helping everyone. Tintaman, I agree Izzy. Lyra, you guys have been through a lot while we were away from you guys. Liberty, you said it. Lincoln, you have missed out on a lot. Luan, let me show you. Luan pulled out a photo album that she put together. She showed it to us and it was all of us doing all kinds of adventures all over the planet and all the achievements we have done. Lyra, wow. Lee, you guys have been through a lot. Luan, I put this photo album together to show you all of the fun times we had saving the world and everything. Lyra, those powers you all have are amazing. Lainey, yeah. Our powers are incredible. But you have to remember that with great power comes a great responsibility. Barry, that's right. Aline, we've done it all and it was all one amazing adventure after another. Lisa, indeed. It's all been one magnificent endeavor after another. Nico, yep. It was all amazing. Tara, KH Eddie, how come your explosives destroyed Leatherface but didn't kill me when I was the lingering sentiment? Eddie, well, your armor must have protected you from getting killed by my explosive. Plus, you were only hit by a low-power explosive that time. Tara, KH Good point. Stewie, Izzy, what is it like being the smartest member of the DG Destined? Izzy, it's a really big challenge. I may have brains but I've always been helpful to my friends. Stewie, to Izzy, look at us. 2 geniuses helping their friends stop a horror movie monster. Izzy, smiles, well, it does sound exciting when you think about it. Stewie, also Izzy, have you ever heard of the multiverse? Izzy, I sure have. I heard you and Brian went to different universes to stop your crazy half-brother from destroying the world. Brian, that's right Izzy. It was unusual but awesome at the same time. Izzy, I believe it. What was your favorite universe to visit? Brian, that's a good question. My favorite universe was the Amish. Stewie, my favorite was where everyone was all handicapped. Me, that still is a cool one. The Amish have really fascinated me since I was little. But that handicapped universe has my curiosity maxed out. Stewie, it's interesting JD. Also we encountered a bad version of Mr. Swanson there. Me, that's amazing. Well, we better check out the Black Hills Forest and see what's going on. Stewie, Izzy, Tintaman, Nico, Nicole, Lincoln, Lucy, Shannon, Lainey, Lori, you all come with me. Lori, you got it JD. Me, let's go. We set out for the Black Hills Forest in Maryland. We arrived in the town of Burkittsville, Maryland, and we were in the Black Hills Forest, and it was an extremely creepy forest that would scare even the bravest of explorers. Me, boy, this place is scary. Lainey, it sure is. Lori, this place literally gives me the creeps. Lincoln, I'm not that scared. Lainey, I'm not either. Lucy, this forest is an interesting place. Izzy, this place does scare me somewhat. Stewie, no kidding. We walked around the forest and it had an extremely evil feeling in it. The forest had some kind of presence in it that was pure evil and filled with insatiable bloodlust. As we walked, we then came across some headless rotten skeleton bodies. Me, whoa. What happened to them? Lincoln, they look like they were here for a long time. Lainey, no kidding. Someone or something really killed them. Me, the heads are missing. This was the work of a satanic. Usually when they take the head, that means it's a ritualistic killing. Shannon, I don't think Satanists had anything to do with this. If they did, they would leave a calling card. Me, true. Suddenly out of nowhere we saw a ghostly image of a zombie-like monster with a scythe and it was coming towards us. We jumped away. Me, it's the Blair Witch monster. Lori, that thing is literally hideous. It came at me again and when it attacked it phased through me. Me, what the? I go up to it and reached out to it. My hand went through it. Me, it's an astral projection. Izzy, I've heard about these. Lainey, who is projecting it? Me, I think I know. Let's go. We go to where the astral projection came from and it was coming from a cabin in the middle of the forest. We bust into the cabin and saw a boy with a dark appearance. Me, aha. So you are the Satanist behind all this. He saw us. That's right. My name is Monroe Kyla. I'm the leader of a satanic cult that worships the devil and we are after immortality and eternal life to survive the next apocalypse. Lori, you are literally a monster. Lainey, why did you kill those people 19 years ago? Monroe, it's for my master. Me, you're insane. Izzy, let's get him. Tintaman digivolved. Tintaman digivolved too. He became Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon, echoing, Kabuterimon. Stewie blasted him with his laser and burned him in the leg. Stewie, let's use our combo on him, Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon, you got it, Stewie. Echoing, electroshocker. He fired a ball of lightning and Stewie fired a blast of his laser. Kabuterimon and Stewie, electroshock laser storm. The blast hit Monroe and electrocuted him. But when he came to, he was drooling like a brain-dead monkey. Lainey, his mind was completely wiped out. Lincoln, it sure was. Shannon, so the Blair Witch monster was all a hoax. Me, it would appear so. I see something in his hand and I take it. It was the sheep talisman. Me, the sheep talisman. So that's how he was able to use those astral images. Lori, yeah. Me, let's turn Monroe over to the proper authorities. We did so and he was sentenced to life in an insane asylum without parole. We returned home and we had 10 out of 12 talismans. The end. Another fanfiction complete. The Blair Witch Project monster was the most horrific creature I've ever seen. I didn't watch the Blair Witch Project in real life, but I heard that it was really scary. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks for that, man. As usual. Next up is the ruthless Chicago urban legend Candyman. We have a special chapter set up for that. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time. Blair Witch Project is owned by Daniel Myrick, Eduardo Sanchez, and Artisan Entertainment.